Now that I have pretty much recovered from surgery, I've been finding myself slipping out to the airport and able to get a little cub time, trying to get back into practice, get back into shape with the airplane, get coordinated with it. So let's go get in the cub and go meander about and have a little fun. Looks like the old belly could use a little soap and water and a scrub brush. Let's see if we can get this baby started. I think I've got it primed one stroke here. Normally if I'm out just goofballing around, I'll zero the altimeter, but today I set it on field elevation for some reason. Just my luck. At that point I was thinking, well, I'm going to have to back it up, but it eventually started. There we go. I've got a Lycoming 0235 C1B engine in my Cub. Man, that's a sweet running little engine. About 115 horsepower. It really does the trick with this airplane. And just in case anybody's wondering, the airplane is tied down. I've got the tail tied to an old aircraft tug just behind the airplane. Always better safe than sorry, fellas. It's really a beautiful day for flying, and just kind of goofballing along, meandering around, headed out to the practice area, just enjoying the day and enjoying being in the airplane. I've only got 2 GoPro cameras with me today. I don't have anything hooked up on the outside of the airplane. Just trying to get back into the swing of things and getting recurrent. In Texas. The springtime can really provide some beautiful flying weather. And here we are over the practice area. I think in this section we're going to do some mild wing overs. It's good coordinated exercise in the airplane. And I think we're going to do some clearing turns, looking for traffic, and maybe set up for a spin or two. I have to agree with my friend Hiram Douglas. He lives out in Godley, Texas at Aresti Aerodrome. He says, for a Cub, the spin is its maneuver. And, I believe that. You just can't beat a Cub and the way it spins. It'll drop right over into a spin, and you can stop it right exactly where you want it. I love doing spins in the old Cub. We'll clear the area for traffic and maybe set up for some aileron rolls. Not a slow roll, but an aileron roll. In the Cub, I don't have inverted fuel or oil, so we've got to keep the G's positive all the way. Now in the classic aileron roll, normally you just pull up 20-30 degrees and stop it and just put in aileron and don't touch rudders or elevator or anything. Well, you usually get a pretty good drop in the nose when you're coming back around. You can watch right here. Personally, I prefer a little top rudder right there and right there. But since we're doing the textbook aileron roll, I'm just pulling it up 20, 25, 30 degrees and then just putting in the aileron and letting it do what it wants to do. Let's see if we can do another one. I really would like to put an inverted fuel and oil system in this airplane so I can do more outside maneuvers. And we're diving for about 115 or 20 miles an hour. And up about 25 degrees. Top rudder there should. And top rudder there. That's where I like to do it. But we're doing aileron rolls today, boys. Here we find ourselves over just outside of Cleburne, headed down towards Godley. Well, actually, I think we're a little bit north of Godley here. Aresti Aerodrome is over here. I think I'm going to make a low pass. I think eventually I landed. I made a pass and then I came back around. I saw my buddy Hiram and I landed and shot the breeze with him a little bit. Look how green the countryside is. I really love springtime in Texas. Just really beautiful. And we're turning final for Aresti Aerodrome. It's a nice little grass strip out here. This is probably 15 miles west of Spinks Airport. There's my buddy Hiram in the golf cart. Of course, a low-level high-speed pass is pretty much mandatory down here at Aresti. You've got to make the low-level pass looking for jackrabbits and coyotes and so forth and so on. So let's see if I can snatch a halfway decent landing out here with my buddy Hiram looking on. The pressure is intense here, fellas. Really intense. Tell you what, everybody needs a Cub. They're just such fun airplanes. Over the power lines. Let's see if we can keep from making a fool of ourselves. Not bad. Not bad for an old man, huh? So after my visit with my buddy Hiram and 5 tequila shots later, no, I'm joking about the tequila. It's about time to see if we can get this baby airborne and head back to Spinks. She sure likes to get off fast, doesn't she? And I wasn't even trying. turning final approach here for the grass runway at Spinks, 35 right. We're landing to the north today. A little bit of a cold front blew through day before yesterday. So I think I'm going to try to land a little bit long and expedite this little exercise and landing at Spinks. The only problem with the grass runway here, and thank God we've got a grass runway, but the problem is they don't keep it mowed short enough and they don't roll it. And so it can get really rough. And right now, this time of year, that grass runway is rough as a cob. Watch when we set it down. I think I'm going to will land it here, but you can see how rough it gets. It'll just jar your front teeth right out of your head. Yeah, that can be a true test of your undercarriage. That's for sure. Of course, you know, I guess they just don't know how to take care of a grass runway. I mean, you know, they're big city airport people, and so a grass runway is something kind of foreign to them. And so ends another wonderful afternoon of flying the old Cub. You know, sometimes I hate to see the end of the day coming, but there's always another day, God willing. And here we are back at Hangar 28. So thanks a lot for stopping in and watching the video, fellas. I appreciate you all taking the time to view what I have to offer here. Take care now.